Hello once again, gamers. Well, another year has come and gone, and despite my lack of uploads this year, I did in fact collect a lot of plushies this year, which means it is time for another plush collection update. As usual, we're going from smallest collection to biggest collection, so we're not going to dilly-dally at all, we're just going to jump right on into it. Alrighty, like I said previously, we are going from smallest collection to biggest collection, and if I know the brand of the plushie, I'll make sure to mention that too. Now, starting off, I have a couple of makeshift plushies of Paleopines dinosaurs. This is the Egg Therizinosaurus and the Albino Styracosaurus. A couple of Sailor Moon plushies. I have Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon from Great Eastern Entertainment. I have this, I believe this is a Fat Mojo plushie of Godzilla Evolved. Very cute. Another makeshift plushie I have. This cat thinks he's a wizard, but he's actually a real cat. Let's see, a couple of Club Penguin plushies. I have this Goldfish Penguin, this Fire Sensei Penguin. I have this sort of Rockstar, I think, a Rockstar Penguin. Got this Mad Scientist Penguin, and this bee costume penguin. Next up, kind of a special plushie, I have this TY Captain America plushie, and as you can tell, it's a factory error because he has two shields. Usually you'd find something like this online, but he was just sitting on a shelf in a store, and I thought, hey, factory error, I'll take it, so I picked him up. We've got a couple of Mega Man plushies, so of course we got Mega Man himself. That's a Sane plushie, as well as this Proto Man, also Sane, I believe. And then Zero from Mega Man X, which I gave a little sword. This guy is Great Eastern Entertainment. Next up, I've got this little Spyro the Dragon. This is the original design, not the Skylanders design, as you can tell. I've also got this Crash Bandicoot. A couple of Sonic the Hedgehog plushies. I am absolutely thrilled that we got an Omega plushie this year. This guy is absolutely gorgeous. Great Eastern Entertainment always does an incredible job with Sonic plushies, and he is absolutely massive as well. Also got a Great Eastern Chaos plushie, and an Angel Chow and a Devil Chow. And lastly, a couple of custom plushies of Team Fortress 2 characters. You guys saw this guy in the Meet the Engineer video. This is, of course, the Engineer. Made this guy earlier in the year, so he's a little bit rough around the edges, but I love seeing my progress as I make new plushies over the course of the year, because I also have this Red Spy, and I think he looks pretty darn good. He's well stuffed, and I really like the design I pulled off, and yeah, really happy with this little Red Spy. Next up, I have a bunch of Minecraft plushies. So I have two normal villagers, a blacksmith villager, and a librarian villager. Have a diamond armor Steve, as well as a normal Steve, and Alex. Got this full-size pig. I had a baby pig at one point. I don't know where it is. It might still be on the shelf, but normal-size pig now. As well as a fox and a drowned. Two Mario plushies this year. I've got Donkey Kong, big old boy, and this little piranha plant. A couple of Plants vs. Zombies. Of course, they dropped the U2's plushies this year. So I got the U2's Sunflower, as well as the U2's Zombie. And another custom plushie that I made myself. Let me get the cat hair off of her. There we go. Nightcap from Battle for Neighborville. Really happy with this plushie. Unfortunately, covered in cat hair, but really happy with how this plushie turned out. Bunch of Pokemon plushies this year as usual. So I got this big old Blastoise. I got this big old Charizard, as well as this big old Venusaur. I've got Mimikyu. Got a Rockruff. Got this little Eevee with flowers in her hair. Have a Litwick. A Sitting Cuties Breloom, one I have been meaning to get my hands on for a while. Finally found one, and it is absolutely adorable. Another Sitting Cutie, this is Volcanion. We've got Smoliv, Precious. Another big boy, we got Dragapult, absolutely beautiful plushie. Got Tinkatink, and this big old Gardevoir. I have one little straggler from the miscellaneous section. I have this green Inkling that I got for Christmas. Other than that, we're moving on to Five Nights at Freddy's. Not a whole lot, but I have Sundrop and Moondrop. I actually got these in 2024 and completely forgot to put them in last year's plush collection update. Other than that, we have the U2's Withered Chica, Withered Bonnie, Withered Freddy, and Withered Foxy. One more straggler from the Sonic section. I have this absolutely gorgeous and absolutely massive Neo Metal Sonic that I found on Etsy. It is absolutely gorgeous, and this is one that I forgot to include in last year's as well. Other than that, couple of Skylanders plushies. Have the U2's Stealth Elf. Got Gil Grunt and Trigger Happy. I have this absolutely massive T-Rex. This is a big old boy, let me tell you. And then one final custom plushie for the year. This is, if I can get the thing on, there we go. This is Gear Shift from Skylanders Trap Team. I really like how this plushie came out. I think she is absolutely adorable. Of course, little gear made out of cardboard. Sits right on there nicely. And I just really love how she came out. A couple of Angry Birds plushies here. I've got Bubbles and Terrence. And a couple pigs. Got this big old pig. Got this normal pig. And this helmet pig. I think his name is actually Corporal Pig, but whatever works. And last but certainly not least, my biggest collection of the year are my Dragon Ball plushies. Starting off with, of course, my absolute favorite Dragon Ball character of all time, Capybara, with a backpack. Found this little adventurer Capybara at a GameStop, thought he was adorable, and picked him up. Okay, now onto the actual Dragon Ball characters. Most of these are going to be Great Eastern Entertainment, except for this one. This is the Kelly Toy Future Trunks Super Saiyan. Absolutely beautiful plush. I have another Trunks. This one is Great Eastern Entertainment. This is just normal Trunks. Have a Bulma. She is also covered in cat hair, unfortunately. There's Bulma. Have a Super Saiyan Vegito. I have Super Saiyan Vegeta. I have Kid Gohan. I've got Krillin. These guys and this guy are Banpresto plushies, I believe. Great Eastern Entertainment, Android 18. Got Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, aka Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. I've got Super Saiyan Goku. And last but not least, I have normal Vegeta. This one's actually really special because he is articulated. He's got a little armature in there, so he can hold poses. Isn't that neat? I really love this guy. And that, my friends, concludes this year's plush collection update. The grand total of plushies went from 349 to 434. I don't have a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, my friends, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for sticking around with me all these years. I feel like I don't say that enough. We're actually really close to 2,000 subscribers as of filming this, which is absolutely bonkers. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, that's all I've got for you today. As usual, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see all of you lovely people in the next video. Bye-bye.